Hello everyone, this is Mrs. Walker, your UAH student intern, and today I'm going to explain to you our assignment and it's a virtual field trip to the U.S. Holocaust Museum. So first I want to explain our Google Classroom instructions. You will find in Google Classroom that we have a document that you are to fill out. And it's called the Holocaust Museum I'd like to know more about, and it will look like this. And so in this document, you're going to ask a question under this box that says, this is one thing about the Holocaust I'd like to know more about. And so, for example, you could write here, I'd like to know why Jewish people didn't just leave when things bad. We know that that's a question that many of us have had lately, and so that could be something that you would want to explore during this virtual tour. So after you have this big overarching question right here, you'll need to write in this box that says what I think I might find sub-questions. So that means think of questions that would relate to that. And so, for example, you could write, how could they get passports? And also use correct punctuation. I got ahead of myself. Did they um, gain access to the U.S.? Were they allowed to come into the U.S.? Questions like that. So really think about, if you were really going to answer that question, then what would you need to also ask to really get the true answer? And then in the tour, you're going to find the answers to it. So you're going to click on the link provided in your Google Classroom that says a virtual tour for students. And it's going to look like this. And that this is what it looks like. And so it's really awesome that the U.S. Holocaust Memorial Museum in Washington, D.C. has created this virtual tour so anybody can come to this museum and see it for their own eyes. So there are 9 screens, and you click on each of them, and then you go through all the different sections that they have labeled for you. And so you need to click on all of these, and they're really short and really impactful, and I really want you to go through and see if these answer your questions, and make sure you go through all 9 of the scenes. So now after that, we go back to our document after we've done our tour, and we're going to see, do we have any answers to the questions? Try to answer all 5 of your questions. If you didn't find the questions in your tour, explore the Holocaust Museum site in more detail. They have a full menu where you can learn, and you can learn all about the Holocaust, anti-Semitism, genocide, and then also you can use other reputable educational sites. You cannot use Wikipedia, you can't use any wikis. You need to use something that is an educational site or an official Holocaust museum to get this information. Okay, so with that, you need to cite whatever link you get your information from in this box right here. This is just to get in the habit of citing your sources. And lastly, after you complete this, you're going to reflect on what you learned. I want to know what you learned. So, was your question answered in the virtual tour or in the Holocaust Museum resources? What did you learn from your research? How would you describe the Holocaust today? And be descriptive. And so you might want to get a start on your writing by saying, after researching my question, why didn't Jewish people just leave? I learned that blank, my findings. And that's a good sentence starter to get you started on that paragraph. Okay, I really hope that you enjoy this lesson. Make sure you submit it on Google Classroom. And I really hope that you enjoy learning and seeing the resources that are available to us for free of this amazing museum, Washington, D.C. Okay, I'll see you on Thursday if you're in person. Have a great day. Bye.